How many times have you sat in a Strata meeting and had to listen to all the Strata committee and the increase in defects that are in an existing building? Listening to the issues that they're dealing with on a day-to-day basis and wondering, how did it get to this point? I want to ask you the next question, which is, how did that make you feel as the Strata manager on the property? And thirdly, if you could change just one thing on that project, looking back at it, what would it be? Hi, my name's Stephen and I'm the director here at Stallion Property Group, where we are expert building consultants specialising in defects and remediation projects. With over 26 years of building industry experience as both building consultants and licensed builders, we understand that you as the Strata manager have a commitment to delivering the remediation works in a cost-effective and program manner that will deal with these challenges as quickly as possible. Not only that, we understand that the people living and dealing with those building issues on a day-to-day basis through no choice of their own deserve to have those issues resolved quickly and effectively. So our promise to you is this: to provide you with a clear direction and with staged deliverables. And these staged deliverables include expert consultancy reports, whether they be structural engineer reports, services reports, fire engineer reports, etc. Program and cost planning reports that are based on current market analysis. A detailed scope of work and tender documentation to ensure that the right builder is selected at the right price for the works. Superintendency and overseeing the builder throughout the process and ensuring that the quality is maintained and the works are being carried out correctly. And the last thing is that we can provide, as licensed builders, we can provide you with construction management approach to help you reduce the costs and ensure that the quality is still met. Therefore, we will manage the individual trades should you wish to do so. To help you understand the service that we provide and the high quality we provide for our clients, listen to this video from Ross Stiles, who is a client whereby we helped them on their building that was experienced hot water pipes bursting and the solutions that we came up for them.
I'd like to say a few words about Stephen Cromie. My name's Ross Stiles. I've known Stephen for about 13 or 14 years. I was a director of Architectus, an architecture design firm in the city, and I first met Stephen at a residential project in Darling Point. It was a luxury project with a prestigious client, and Stephen came into the project partway through. It was a challenging project, and Stephen did a great job, very professional, very hard-working, very fair and reasonable. He was a good communicator, and he definitely won the admiration of his client in particular with the work. So it was later on, when I, in a different capacity, when I was and I still am a member of a Strata committee. I have an apartment in a building in the CBD with about 50 units. We had a major problem with remediation work in the building that we required the replacement of all the hot water risers throughout the building, and Stephen was invited by me to put a tender in for that work, which he did. It was a fantastic tender. The committee assessed the tenders and were very happy to give Stephen and his company that contract. Obviously I was comfortable to nominate him to tender from my past experiences with him. He did a fantastic job. The contract was about $400,000. It's very difficult because of the impact it had on residents as well as the common open spaces in the building. He actually approached the project with an alternative solution to what was designed by the engineers and came out with a solution that was undertaken in a shorter period with less disruption to everybody. So it was well appreciated by the committee. He did a great job, came in on the budget, there were no extras, and Stephen contributed a tremendous amount to the outcome. Overall, Stephen's got a tremendous amount of integrity, wonderful communicative style, very fair and proactive, and our committee has been happy to recommend Stephen and his company for ongoing work in other buildings. I recommend him and his services to anybody in the profession. Thank you.
This second testimonial is from Ian. Ian is a Strata committee member on a building of 116 apartments where they've been experienced significant amount of waterproofing issues on both the rooftop, bathrooms and balconies, and including the podium slab leading to the basement area. So have a listen to Ian and what he has to say about the service we're currently providing them.
Hi there, my name's Ian Bounds. I'm an owner of a property in a very large block of apartments and townhouses in Alexandria with enormous structural and waterproofing problems because of poor construction. I'm on the Strata committee, and we've gone through previous bodies of work to try and rectify these problems, and we've appointed builders ourselves and tried to manage the job, and it was just so time consuming, very inefficient, because we were trying to sort of obviously run our day jobs and still manage to control the builders, and we weren't very happy with the quality of work that we were experiencing with both of these. So there's a final big block of work, and for that reason we decided we would need to appoint a project manager. So we sent that out to tender. We had a long list of about 10, of which Stephen was in the short list of 5, which we interviewed, and he stood out well and truly above the others in terms of his attention to detail, his ability to communicate, and his previous experience. And so we decided to appoint him, and to this date, which we're now well and truly into that project, he has managed it extremely efficiently. He's worked above and beyond his responsibilities, which has made him very, very cost effective. His communication to the committee and the rest of the residents in the block is exemplary, both through verbal and also through emails. I cannot fault his professionalism one iota. We were very, very happy, and certainly would be more than happy to recommend him for any property projects that you might need a project manager for. Thank you very much.
So you've listened to the services that we provide and the testimonials. Now I want to offer you the opportunity to sit down with myself for approximately 30 to 45 minutes where we can have a discussion about how we can help you with your current situation of buildings that require defect or remediation work. So you can do this by hitting the link provided, and we will get in touch with you and organise a time that's convenient for you. Thank you for listening.